ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Stanley Law Offices and Welch and Company Jewelers. Just a really, really difficult loss for the St. Bonaventure Bonnies today. It's not going to be a good sports day already. You see my sweatshirt? The Sabres were up 2-0, 5 goals by the Flames unanswered here. They're going in the toilet in this game after all this time off. Bonnies lose. Absolutely brutal. I'm going to start from the end and then kind of go backwards a little bit in this game. Obviously, I did like the last minute of the game, fighting tooth and nail to try to kind of get back into it. Banks hit a huge shot from the left side and all the rest, and I thought Bonaventure just kind of really hung in there. I thought Moses Flowers got screwed on 2 occasions down the stretch. That 3-point shot he got hit on, that should have been 3 free throws. And then when the Bonnies played really great half-court defense, as I think they did pretty much the entire day, I really thought that. Flowers goes in for a little cheapy, and the ref just kind of prematurely calls it before, he even kind of sees anything develop. And I don't even think Flowers got him all the way. So those 2 things, it's those little things in games like this that mean a lot. And clearly this game came down, to the final 2 points. You go backwards, though, and there were really 3 big reasons why Bonaventure could not win this game. Number one, despite playing, I thought, dominant in the half court, it was the turnovers that killed St. Bonaventure in this game. I mean, 24 turnovers in this basketball game is brutal. Duquesne had 15. And then the other part was the free throw shooting. I mean, they shot 11. I know Duquesne shot 16. They struggled from there, too. They only made 9. But Bonaventure, 5 of 11. I mean, come on, can you make a few more free throws? And then another game that was there for the taking went the other way, because Bonaventure down the stretch, execution, right? Execution down the stretch in sports is so huge. St. Bonnie just could not come up with enough points. The bench, they got 8 points from them. I thought Rumpel, provides a lot of energy, but he was a part of that first half where the Bonnies just kept coughing it up and making stupid mistakes. I mean, he went in and took it was really a stupid decision. He took it on his own to grab the bull by the horns, goes down the lane. There's nothing there, and he just kind of plows into a defensive player, offensive foul the other way. Like, those possessions are just endless with this Bonaventure team, and the turnovers were just absolutely brutal in this basketball game. Luke, it really couldn't get going today. I think a lot of that had obviously to do with Banks and Flowers, and certainly Venning with a nice inside presence, but it was the execution, the failure to execute down the stretch, turnovers, and I thought missed free throws that really hurt St. Bonaventure. They did not have a good 3-point shooting game. They shot 50% from the floor. Again, they really played a great half-court game today. Defensively, you can't ask for anything more. I mean, they held Duquesne to 56 points on 36.8% shooting, 21.7 from 3. Duquesne only made 5, where they're known on their home floor to make more threes, just like Bonaventure. And then, just a complete effort, I thought, on the boards. I mean, Bonaventure out-rebounded Duquesne by 4. So they did everything they needed to do in the half-court, but it was the turnovers, the execution, the free throw shooting, and the little things throughout this game that really hurt Bonas. I will tell you, I didn't know Moses Flowers was this fast until he's been into the starting lineup, and you saw that unbelievable play by him in the first half where he went up, I think, skied for kind of a rebound, tore it away, and then he busted it down the other way for a breakaway layup. I thought that was one of the best sequences of the game for the brown and white, but overall, not enough here. It's going to be pretty much impossible to get a top 4 at this point. I mean, St. Bonnie at 7-6 in conference. They've ducked back down to 500 after winning 3 in a row, and that's just the way college basketball goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And they were certainly good enough in the half court. They should have been good enough to win this game. They weren't, and it's because of all those things that I mentioned earlier. The defense came up with 11 steals, but then Duquesne had 15. A lot of that was the careless basketball handling by the Bonnies. I thought ball movement was pretty good, the first 8, 10, 12 seconds of a set, and then all of a sudden they turned the ball over, which was another huge problem, which really goes back to the first half in this one. So, again, here we go, right? Bonnie back to 500. They got a few games left in the season, and we'll see if they can position themselves as best as possible for the A10 tournament to try to make a run in March. Mike Lindsley with you here. It's an ML Sports Take. Please do like this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Both things help an awful lot, and it's all brought to you by our great friends over at Stumble and Monkey Brewing Company. If you're in and around that Rochester area, my Bonaventure alumni friends and all the rest, right there, Victor, New York, School Street, they've got an array of terrific beers on tap, and you can join the Mug Club today as well. They do have live music on the weekend, so go check them out at stumbleandmonkeybeer.com. Grab the awesome hats and the shirts and all the rest at Stumble and Monkey Brewing Company. And a tip of the cap thank you as well to Stanley Law Offices, Welch & Company Jewelers, and Jam and Beats. Again, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with you for the next Bonaventure game. Tough one today, as the buzzer beater from Maluk was just a touch short, 0.1. But again, you rely on that kind of a play after you're down and down and down and down, after all the turnovers, all the missed free throws, all the failures to execute before that play. You're really walking a tightrope in college basketball, trying to pray and hope to get a 2-pointer with 3 seconds or under, and you have to miss the free throw perfectly, which Banks did. Just probably was a little bit too much to ask, and frankly, St. Bonaventure was behind the 8 ball too much until that point. Again, thanks for watching, and as I always tell you, enjoy the games.